Welcome back. In this short video, I'm going to be sharing Caravaggio story. Caravaggio was one of the most important Italian painters, and this is an imaginary story told by Caravaggio himself. Here we are. I'm Caravaggio, and this is my story. I'm Michelangelo Merisi, but the world knows me as Caravaggio. I was born in 1571 in a small town called Caravaggio. And yes, that's where my name comes from. My life, a storm. My art, a battle between light and darkness, just like me. I lost my father when I was young. My family had some status, but fate had other plans. As a boy, I was sent to Milan to train under Simone Peterzano, a student of Titian. But I wasn't made for the stiff, polished style of the time. I wanted something raw, something real. Rome was calling, and I answered. I arrived in the city with nothing, no money, no patrons, just talent, and a stubborn refusal to paint anything that wasn't true. Sorry, I need a small, to sip just a small of water. I'm a bit of a sore throat, probably you can figure out. So I had no patrons, just a talent and a stubborn refusal to paint anything that wasn't true. I slept where I could, painted when I found work, and thought when I had to. The painters around me filled their canvases with perfect, graceful figures. I did the opposite. I pulled people off the street, the beggars, the prostitute, the drunk, and made them saints. I painted the Virgin Mary with dirty feet, Jesus looking like a real man, and the martyrs with the raw agony of death in their eyes. The church didn't always like it. Some priests rejected my work. Too vulgar, too real, they said, but others saw the power in them. I got commissions, big ones. My calling of a Saint Matthew and the martyrdom of a Saint Matthew in the Cottarelli Chapel changed everything. Light and shadow, reality and fate, they weren't separate anymore. I wasn't just famous for my painting. My temper was just as well known. I went to trial at least 11 times for carrying weapons, insulting people, and even throwing a plate of artichokes at a waiter. Rome's tavern and alley saw me fight more than once, sword in hand, temper flaring. In 1606, a fight turned deadly. A man named Ranuccio Tommasoni fell by my sword. A gambling dispute, a rivalry, a woman. No one agrees on why it happened, but the outcome was clear. I was a fugitive. I ran to Naples, then Malta, where I sought refuge with the Knights of St. John. They welcomed me at first. I even painted for them, but my temper didn't change. Another fight, another mistake, and I was thrown into prison. I escaped, wounded and desperate, making my way to Sicily, then back to Naples. I painted feverishly, each work darker, heavier. David with the head of a Goliath, the severe head was my own, a silent confession, a plea for forgiveness. I tried to return to Rome. A pardon was possible, and I had powerful friends still willing to help. But fate was cruel. In 1610, on my way to reclaim my freedom, I fell ill on the coast of Tuscany. Fever, exhaustion, I never made it back. Some say I died of illness. Others whisper of something darker, a final end against me in the shadows. What I know is this: my name became legend. My painting changed everything: light, shadow, truth, emotion. You still look at them, don't you? You still feel them. That's because I painted life as it is: raw, brutal, beautiful. I'm Caravaggio, and this was my story. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. See you in the next video.